Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of Cole's Snack Attack. And today we are looking at some Korean chocolate. So these are two chocolate bars that I found at my local convenience store here in Korea. And they looked interesting, so I decided to pick them up because I'm kind of curious what they taste like. So first off, let me explain to you this brand, Crunky. So Crunky is a Korean chocolate maker, and they're essentially like the equivalent of Hershey's to Americans, right? Like Hershey's is the traditional kind of chocolate maker for Americans. Crunky is the kind of popular chocolate maker for South Korea. And they have many different types of Crunky bars, like your standard milk chocolate. I believe they have a dark chocolate. They have like a crunch bar. But I have never seen these two before. So I saw them at the convenience store, wanted to pick them up and try them. Now they are two different flavors. And this first one is a coconut flavor. Coconut flavor. So this should be a coconut flavored chocolate, which is pretty cool. I actually like coconut flavored stuff, so I'm excited to try this. And then this one is a little bit more confusing. So right here, it says Cocoa Black. And then up here, right there, it says cocoa and black cookie. So it's kind of confusing because in the picture here, you see like dark chocolate and then you see a cookie. Here it says cocoa black. Here it says cocoa and black cookie. So I don't know what to make of that. I'm assuming it means it's dark chocolate. Maybe it's dark chocolate in like a cookies and cream combination. I really don't know. So anyway, we've got these two products. I'm excited to try them. Let's start out with this one because I think this is going to be the best. So I want to save it for last. So let's start with this one. Expecting it to be dark chocolate, like I said, but I really don't know. Personally, I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate. I will eat it occasionally. I know it has some health benefits, but apart from that, I'm usually not a fan of it. So there you have the Crunky bar, and you also have the back. So it looks like it could be some kind of like rice in there, popped rice. So it should be crunchy. And if you can't tell by the color, it looks very, very dark, like very dark. Nah, like I said, I don't like dark chocolate, but anyway, let's go on and try it. I will snap off just a little piece just for a taste test. I'll give you a little cross section there to see what it looks like. Seems like there is some rice there in the center. So the Crunky Cocoa Black, let's give it a shot. Going down the hatch. So it certainly is dark chocolate. If you can't tell, it is dark chocolate, but it's not extremely bitter. It's actually, for me, the reason I hate dark chocolate is because it's so bitter. But this one actually tastes kind of sweet. It's not super, super bitter. And as I mentioned, it does have that rice there, which gives it a nice crunch. But it also, so you have that picture of the cookie and it does say black cookie up here. And you do actually get a very, very slight cookies and cream vibe to it. You know, like Hershey makes the cookies and cream chocolate bar, which I really, really like. This has a little hint of that to it, that cookies and cream flavor. However, it's very, very light. This is kind of a weird product because its overwhelming flavor is the dark chocolate, but the dark chocolate flavor itself is very, very subdued. So this is not a strong flavor at all, which I'm kind of a fan of, to be honest, because, like I said, I don't really like the bitter dark chocolate flavor. So this is kind of like a dark chocolate that I would be into. Okay, so there is that. Finished with that one. Next, let's try the Coconut Crunky. Coconut Crunky. This one should be good. I really like coconut flavor. So let's go on and open it up. And there you have your Crunky bar. Looks pretty much the exact same, but we'll do a side-by-side comparison. This one is obviously much darker, so I'm assuming this should be milk chocolate. We still have those Rice Crisps in the back. So let's pop off a piece and give it a shot. Coconut Crunky going down the hatch. So again, with this one, the dark chocolate flavor was not very strong. And with this one, the milk chocolate flavor is not very strong. However, there is a pretty big coconut flavor to it. And yeah, I'll give you a little cross section there so you can see it. I don't know if there's any real coconut in here or not, but it has a strong coconut flavor. And it's really not bad. I like it quite a bit. Like I said, I like the coconut flavor, and I really like milk chocolate as well. So this is a pretty nice combination. I could actually see myself getting this one again. With this one, I would not get it again, just because it's dark chocolate. So anyway, we have our two products, the Cocoa Black and the coconut flavor. So overall, this one is significantly better. This one is definitely the loser, but let's make a rating for these, or a score. So let's start with this one, the worst of them. I would probably give this one a 4 out of 10. Just because it's dark chocolate, it's bitter, it's not that great. The cookie flavor is very, very insignificant, kind of like an afterthought. So I'm not a big fan of this one at all. Now for this one, it's not bad. The major flavor is the coconut flavor. And honestly, I wish it had a stronger milk chocolate flavor, because I really, really like the milk chocolate. But here it's just coconut is the most significant flavor in this. So because of that, I'm probably going to give this a 7 out of 10 for this bad boy. But overall, this one's pretty good. If you're in Korea, I'd recommend you pick this up. I like it, and I would probably buy it again. So everyone, thanks for watching this episode of Cole's Snack Attack, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.